Well, g'day guys, how you all going? Hope you're doing well. Out and about again today, and I've come out to do a burrow that I spotted the other day. It's winter over here at the moment, and because it's winter, it's very hard to get out into the paddocks. And what that forces you to do is to do a lot of burrows on the side of the road. And to do that, you've got to find them. So what I do is I get out along these trails and drive slow, look for sign on the ground, like bits of digging on the ground like this, and then I'll get out and search like this, and then I'll get out and search the area and try and find out where the burrows are, because if there's diggings there, the rabbits are there. You just got to find out where they are. Sometimes you might have to come back a couple of times till you spot one running in a burrow, etc. But I've got the dogs that lead me to them, so that's the beauty of winter. It forces you to do a little bit more investigating to get to burrows that have got access without getting bogged. Bit of a trail through the grass there. I'll just give you a bit of a look at the views out here, guys. Bloody magnificent views all the way around. Another hill range out here. Beautiful views. So yeah, anyway, in my travels, I came across some sign on the ground. I got out of the car and I found this bush burrow back here further, and it's got a couple in it. Like I've seen about, I don't know, it was 3 or 4 run into it on one of the days I was out exploring this area. So I came back today, and I'm going to throw the long net around it. I've got Storm's 2 kits, Lena and Spark. Yeah, Lena and Spark. And I've also got Shorty's kid, Sasha. I've got Buffy, Xena and Star is the other ferrets. There are 5 ferrets, I've got 6 ferrets I've got with me today. Yeah, so that bush burrow is just over here. And it's sort of the only burrow in the area. Like, there's no other burrows, and I've had a pretty good look. None that I've found so far anyway. But there is a few in this burrow. I'll put the long net around this side and that side. I spoke to a farmer, and he said, oh, the only rabbits was here, and I said, yeah, I spotted that burrow. So that was all good. So now I'm going to get set up, throw the ferrets in, and I'll get back to you. Dogs are chasing one. Got him. Good boy, Chase. Good boy, Chase. Come, bring him to me. I'll drop this net. Setting up, and a rabbit took off, went up the road, done a U-turn, and Chase has got him. Good catch, mate. Good boy. Bring him to me. Come. Good boy. Good boy. All right, mine. Chase, mine. Good boy. Dash, let him go. All right, number 1 again before we started. Good boy. Good dogs. Good girls, Zip. Good boy, Dash. Good boy. Good boy. Well, there you go. It's a beauty having dogs, mate. Spewing I didn't get the chase on camera. I might have got a bit of it, I'm not sure. All right, number 1. Didn't even get the nets set up. So he took off up the road. Dogs were after him. He done a U-turn and tried to come back to this burrow, and didn't make it. Geez, what a good chase. It was a beauty. All right. Yeah, he ran right up the road, done a U-turn at that top bush, and started running back, and dogs picked him up. I've got one side already set up, and I'm just setting this side up now. What do we got going on here? Alright guys, I'll just finish setting this up and drop a couple of ferrets in. Alright, all set up. Stay there, Zip. I'll get out such a spark. Yes, such a spark and Lena. These three. Go over the top, you. Jump over. Side. And I'm expecting to get a couple out of here because of the ones I've seen run in. And I'm expecting to get a couple out of here because of the ones I've seen run in. Trouble I've got is I can't see both sides of the bush. I might get on this side, might be easier to navigate. The trouble I've got is I can't see both sides of the bush. Good boy, Dash. All the burrows in here. Over in there. Comes out there. There she is. Get on this side, might be easier to navigate. Real good ferret, that Lena. I mean, these three are all burrows in here. Dog heard something over in there. Comes out there. There she is. Real good ferret, that Lena. I mean, these three are all good. Dog heard something. Look at Dash. He just loves it. Look at Dash. He just loves it. wind's got up. There's no wind at my place, and come out here, it's blowing a bit. Yeah, they'll probably hole hop a bit in here. But if that starts happening, I'll drop in another few ferrets. Definitely heard something. Bit of activity underground, guys. Oop, there's one. Oh, came out, Dash almost grabbed it and it ran in there. Big one. There's Lena behind it. She's looking for it now. Back down. He almost grabbed it. Good boy, Dash. There's a whole lot going on over there. I think we got one. There's so much banging on the ground. Yep. Good dogs. Okay, mine. Good boy. Beautiful rabbits, mate. Geez, they're in good nick. Beautiful rabbits. There's a dead rabbit. Look at that, the ferret's killed it. Oh, it's still alive, but he's all chewed up. There's Lena again. That's 3. He didn't even run out, he was just about dead on the edge of the hole. So it just goes to show, even a little ferret like that, they can kill them pretty quick, can't they? That rabbit was sitting right there, almost dead. There's Spark. Geez, they're real good on their feet, these kids. Side. I'm trying to get her in there. Bloody spiky. Now she, yep, she's gone. Went out that way. There's a bit going on over there. You can tell by the dogs. It's hard to hear guys because of all the wind. Gee, she's flying through the burrows, mate. She's right over here now. Back down. Ferrets have caught one up in here. Oh, just seen a rabbit. Came across and ran over this way. Hey. So they're hole hopping a bit. Zip can hear something. But over the last week and a half, I've found so many burrows on the side of the road because I was forced to do some exploring. I found like these sort of burrows, they're everywhere. But there's only sort of one here, and then you have to drive a bit and go to another one, which is okay because they're not too far apart. And you're getting to see beautiful, like new countryside like this. You know, bloody fantastic. Birds are all singing. It's not so much today because of all the wind, but there's a whole lot going on still underground here. Look at that pup. He's just getting better and better, mate. It's as keen as mustard. As keen as mustard. I'm surprised there's no kits in here. There probably is, but well, we've caught the three that I thought I've seen run in, but there's definitely more going on. Look at that ferret. She's so good, mate. She's so good on their feet. And I'll pick her up and I'll put in the other three. And I'm picking her up because she's very similar to the other two, and I want to be able to tell them apart. So I've picked up Spark. We'll put in Star, Buffy and Xena. Haven't seen Sasha for a while. Sit down. Right. One in there. Let them find their own way. Buffy. Oh, I can hear one squealing. Oh look, they got it right there. Right there. So there is kits in there. Almost got it. No. Here's Lena, here's Sasha. So you've got 5 good ferrets in Buffy, Xena, Star, Sasha and Xena, and Lena. Another one squealing. Killing all these kids now. Yeah, I thought there'd be kits. I mean, there's kits in nearly all the burrows. Right, that's Sasha. Yeah, it's Sasha. So we've got Sasha and Bree and Spark back so far. Good boy, Dash. And there will be still a couple of big ones in here, but I'll let the young ones grow a bit and come back. I've got 3 out of there. Start. It's a lot of fun. 3 quick rabbits. And now they're starting to kill the kits, so I'm waiting a bit. Walking. Oh, look at Sasha. That's not Sasha, it's Lena. Covered in dirt. It's Lena. So just Star, Buffy and Xena to go. Oh, actually, you got Star back. Lena and Buffy. Xena and Buffy. Yeah, we got Star back, didn't we? Yep. And there's probably other burrows around here, I just haven't found them. But give me time, guys. If you see the amount of burrows I've found here since I got here in November, and it's now August. It's unreal. There's a lot of burrows. A lot of them don't have anything in, but a lot of them have sort of one or two. So there's not a million rabbits. They're a bit thicker in some places, but easy to go out and get you half a dozen, which is perfect for me, you know. I mean, I'll go out, shoot out, hour or two, bang, I'm back home and I've got me half a dozen rabbits. If you spend all day, you can get a lot better numbers, but I don't enjoy going out all day anymore. Every now and again it's okay, but I'm slowing down a bit, and you got to do what you enjoy in life, don't you? And if you're out there and it becomes burdensome and you're not enjoying it, I can't see the point. Just to sort of make your numbers look good. It hasn't been about numbers for me for quite some time, over 30 years. These days I just like getting out, enjoying the birds, the sunshine, take in nature, watch the ferrets and the dogs, and grab me half a dozen rabbits and go home. And it doesn't even, there's days I go out and catch nothing, and it's still good. A lot of days when I go out exploring, to find these sort of things, I'm not catching anything. I'm just driving around, walking around the bush and having a look around, and I enjoy that. It's me, it's all part of the ferreting game, and I really enjoy it. So these ferrets are really taking their time out. Xena and Buffy. There'll be one in a corner somewhere that's not bolting, and I'll be on it. They're a bit older, a bit more persistent than Storm's kits. But Star mustn't have found it, because she's pretty persistent too. Bit high for you, mate. Is that a bit high for you, mate? And all I'll do now is I'll continue down this road and I'll have a look around, see if I can find some more burrows. Oh, my ferret box must be at home. That's okay, I've got a knife here. While we're waiting, I'll just gut and skin these rabbits. Move. This one's full of young ones. I'll keep all them. Buffy. So just seeing it to go. Skin these rabbits while I'm waiting. Move. Hey, hey, hey. Right, they're all done. Baby's in there. Alrighty. Still waiting for Zena. Let's have a quick look up here. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. Alright guys, I'll wait till she comes out and then I'll pick her up. Rabbit, a big one. Ran out, round here somewhere and back down. Oh, surely couldn't have got through the net. Seen it run around the bush here. So at least one more big one in there. There's Lena. Xena, I mean. And let me pick Lena up. I put the other two in to bring Lena out. And I've just seen her, so she won't be far away. Wind's really getting up. Really getting up. Oh, I heard a kick. Dog heard it. Running in circles, that big one. As soon as I get a chance, I'll pick them up. Lena's going mad in here. Xena, I mean. I can hear her squealing down in there. Dog can hear it too. Shit, he's got it. Oh, oh. Ferret came up here and dragged it back down. Right. One to go. You were down for a long time, girl. Look how fat you are. How fat she is. I don't mind coming on heat. Some of the others It's I think one of Graham's is coming on the heat already. And these will be two of the ones that I'll be breeding this year, Puffy and Xena. I'll start packing these. Here she is. That's Sasha. So we got all the ferrets back. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for now. Quick and easy. But I'll do a bit of driving around, and because it's so windy, I'm probably not going to do a lot more. It's real windy, it's getting real windy now. Look at that. So I might head off, but it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. Like I said in the previous video, it seems to me that every single time now I go out, Chase just runs off and grabs one or catches one, or he's just getting better and better and better. You're getting good, aren't you, mate? Hey, you're getting to be a very good boy. But he's some dog now, isn't he? 15, 16 months old. Ooh. And he's a cracker, mate. Completely different dog to Fleet. And some will say, in ignorance of course, that he's not as good as Fleet. Remember, he's 15 months old, and already in a few different areas he's better than Fleet in some areas, and not so much in others. But when you look at a dog, you have to take everything into consideration and in perspective. And when you do that, he's something. He might end up being a better dog, a better all-rounder anyway, 100%. He'll never be as good over the burrows because of his limitations, and that's just his type, his size. He'll never be as agile. I've had numerous discussions about lurchers and purebred whippets as burrow dogs, and people who are into lurchers are very, a lot of them are closed-minded. You just try and tell them, look, we understand that a lurcher's faster over a distance and in a straight line, but as soon as there's any agility involved, whippets are they're more agile, simple. So for the short bursts and turns, they're a better dog over a burrow, in my opinion. And I've got both, you know, like, and I've had plenty of these running dogs, so I think I know what I'm talking about. But you know, you can differ with me if you like. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. It's just mine is you'll go a long way to beat a good whippet over for a burrow dog, depending on what sort of burrows you're doing and whether you're using nets or not, what sort of country it is, all those sort of things have to be considered before you make that opinion, that assessment. So that's going to be it, guys. Short video. Got a few rabbits, and it's just a shame that the wind's getting up as much as it is. Hopefully it dries up soon and I can get into some places that I've been wanting to get to, but at the moment it's just a bit wet. I did go out to Al's one day last week, and I got through all right without even spinning the wheels, but there were some sections there that if it got any more water, there's no way you'll get in, mate. And we've had more water, so I wouldn't even attempt to get out there. And even then I had to get out of the car a few times and assess the ground, which way to go, keep to the high ground, etc. just to make sure I wouldn't get stuck, because there were some parts in that paddock where if you didn't know what you were doing, you'd get in all sorts of trouble. But I'm not really much of a risk taker when I'm on somebody else's property. I don't want to go digging the whole joint up, wrecking all their feed, and you don't want to get bogged, do you? So I was very cautious. All right guys, that's going to be it for another day. Another glorious one. Beautiful to be out here. Don't know what I'd do if I couldn't get out and about. Whatever you're doing in life, make sure you enjoy, because life goes past just way too fast. Bye for now.